California major quake 7.1 downgraded to 6.9 at Ridgecrest. State of emergency in California. Infrastructure damage. Over 4,700 earthquakes in 2 days. The governor of California has asked for the president to declare a state of emergency and give federal assistance because of the fact that they have so much infrastructure damage. Burst water pipes, gas pipes, highways cracked, landslides, and they expect more of this coming. The geologists have announced that they have at least a 3% chance of a 7 Richter earthquake. Claire Anderson of Express UK reports. Now, the video before this one has the declaration of the governor of California, the application for federal assistance from the President of the United States. The tremor reported 11 miles from Ridgecrest, according to European Quake Monitor. We're talking about the 7.1 downgraded to 6.9. The earthquake centered in the Mojave Desert at Ridgecrest, struck at a shallow depth, widely felt across the region, including, of course, Los Angeles and Las Vegas, all the way down to Mexico. It comes just 2 days after the July 4th 6.4 magnitude earthquake that hit the state and had been the largest to do so in Southern California for 20 years. Reports of gas leaks as residents told to check their homes, fire engines patrolling the city, and the quake has since been downgraded to 6.9 from 7.1. Earthquakes felt throughout the county in the past day as experts warn more quakes were to follow. Now, we will have the updates on this, of course, because we're still having quake swarms. And from what we'll see, it's making its way, it seems, northwest. Now, northwest of this, as we'll see, is a volcanic field. We have the Mono Inyo craters there, which are just south of Long Valley Caldera, which is a supervolcano. Now, we had a couple of months ago statements by the USGS before all these quakes started that they do expect, if they expect any volcanic activity, it would be around the Inyo area. And we do have some swarms there, but of course most of it is here in Ridgecrest on the Garlock Fault. I'll have another video on what that is. It's only about 80 miles. This area of Ridgecrest swarm is only about 80 miles from the San Andreas Fault. And obviously, now the geologists say that has nothing to do with the San Andreas, but it is so close that you cannot rule out the jostling and the jolting that's taking place at the San Andreas as well. Now, yesterday's quake, followed by 2 magnitude 4 aftershocks, felt all the way to Los Angeles, 150 miles from the area. Midday local time Friday, USGS registered more than 200 smaller aftershocks following the Thursday's, the July 4th, magnitude 6.4 near the city of Ridgecrest, which was felt from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Now, the seismologists said they were expecting more in the next few days, and all this has been felt by over 20 million people. California's new shake alert system detected Thursday's quake did not alert residents who subscribed to the cell phone application because the shakings in Los Angeles County were below the threshold for the warning, they said. That did not stop some residents from complaining that they should have been warned anyway. Only a few injuries were reported Thursday's quake, that's at 6.4, but 2 houses caught fire from broken gas pipelines, according to officials. Water gushed from zigzagging cracks in the pavements from burst water pipes, deep fissure snakes across the Mojave Desert, with passerby stopping to take selfies while standing in the cracked earth. And more of this to come. All of you who are there, please be prepared. Please be alert, be careful, be prepared for other big and major, strong and major earthquakes. Here we are on Google Earth. And all right, because I'm in Greece, we have Greek lettering, but hopefully you can make it out. This is Ridgecrest Pisgah Crater. This is our area of swarm. This is the Garlock Fault right here, as you can see right here, and this is San Andreas. It makes, these earthquakes have been making this L-shaped formation, and it seems to me that they're sort of moving up towards northwest. And just northwest of that, of course, we have, let's move in, Volcano Peak. But I want you to see how far this is from the Long Valley Caldera area. The center of it is 140 miles. This is the Inyo Kern, this is called the Inyo Kern area. This is the Inyo area. You're going to see it as we move in. This is the area that the geologist a couple of months ago said that they expect volcanic activity, lava flows. The same as we had, for example, last year in Hawaii from Kilauea. I guess that's what they meant. What else would it be? So this is the area right here. This is a geothermal area, by the way. The biggest geothermal area in the United States. Okay, Inyo Kern. This is the area of volcanic activity. Look at this lava flowing all the way down. Of course, this is a mountain here. It's moving down, it was moving down anyway, downhill towards this area. These are all volcanic fields, as you can see. All these are volcanic fields filled with beautiful cinder cones. Look at that. Yes. Unfortunately, up to now, they have not mentioned this fact. Look at this. But let's go to the other one. They have not mentioned the fact that this is in a volcanic field. Look at this. This is Volcano Peak Volcano, and I showed you how pristine that cone is. Look at that. It's called Volcano Peak, by the way. Yes. There it is. It's as if it's so clean. Look at this. It is so clean. It's as if that flow came out yesterday. Okay. There seems to be a road or pathway coming up around it. There it is. So that's just north of Ridgecrest. Along a fault, you can see that this is a fault. Look at that. Yes. Shall we move up to see what's up there along this river? Well, this is basically all up to Long Valley. It's a fault line, and it's this Long Valley, of course, as we know, is a supervolcano. That's not good. It's one of the threatening volcanoes of California. It was on the list. Remember, they came out with a list a couple of months ago of the threatening volcanoes of California. That's one of them. But going back to the quake situation, okay, you can see, what is that? That's, no, okay, they're pretty big. The red ones are this past hour, and they seem to be moving. That's a big one. That's a big aftershock. These are new, by the way. New that they're today. What's this one? This is 5.4, Little Lake, UTC time today. So let's go to the all, not just the 2.5 and bigger, but to the all. Look at this. Okay. And let's pull out a bit so we can see. The reds are the past hour, and basically they're all over the place, but you can see that it's sort of moving itself up. Before this, it was like this. It was like this. Now we see that more. There seems to me that there are more that are continuing up. Calso. This is the Calso, of course, the volcanic range, and they seem to be moving up along this area. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And we have more quake swarms there. I don't like it. Anyway, they have, people are asking, you know, are we going to have more quakes? Yeah, we're going to have more quakes. 5, 6, and they're even having chances of 7s the next few days. And the whole thing seems to be unzipping. And from what what Lucy Jones said, the seismologist, the doctor, geologist, said that this has nothing to do with releasing the energy that's all pent up, locked and loaded on San Andreas Fault. That has nothing to do with it. The big one has not been released, the energy has not been released to sort of mitigate what would be happening if the big one were to strike. No, that's something totally different, she says. And San Andreas is something totally different, and the big one still has the same chances of striking. So please be careful, all of you out there. The governor of California has called out the National Guard for help, to help people, and we're thankful that we have not had any casualties, thank God. That's amazing. That is amazing. Tomorrow is Sunday. We should all go and light a candle in church and say a prayer and ask for God's forgiveness for all of us, not just for ourselves, and for his help and protection in all this, because it seems that something has started here. From what the geologists say, it will be continuing. So we'll keep you updated on this. Of course, the governor of California has asked for President Trump to have a federal emergency, state of emergency, bringing in all types of assistance because it's needed. The water lines have been cut, the gas lines, there are fires and the gas ruptures, and communications of infrastructure, some highways have cracked, there are landfalls, and some of the highways have subsided. In other words, there must have been some shifting of the ground underneath, and it has caved in, they have caved in, and they can't use the highways, and it seems that some of these communication lines have been cut in these ways. So we'll keep you updated on this. All of you out there, please be very careful and please be prepared. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.